Hey guys, welcome in the Tech Queen channel. This is Lavjeet Arora, and today we are going to start our chapter number 2. That's name is Library Classes in Java. So let's get start this topic. So first of all, the question is what is package? So in a simple language, if I say that the package means it is a group of related classes. Related classes, let's take the example here. For example, this is my package here, so it is having so many classes there. It is a group of the related classes. I can take the example here of util package. So this is a package, its name is util, so it is having so many classes inside that. Okay, so these classes are having so many functions there, so this is called the function. In simple language, I can say that it is a one kind of folder. Okay, so this is a one kind of folder. Inside that folder there are so many classes which we are using in our program. Okay, so this is the thing that this is a package. So now there are two type of package. The one is the built-in package, which are inbuilt, predefined. Okay, and some packages are there which can be created by us as a programmer. We can create that are called the user defined packages. Okay, we can create our own packages. These are called the user defined packages, and there are other that are called the built-in packages which are inbuilt in Java. So let's take one more example here I'm having, let me take the color there. So this is Java, this is my main package here. So now these are my sub packages. I can say that lang package, util package, awt package, io package. Okay, so many packages are there, and here now you just see here these packages are having so many classes. We can say that this is a group of that related classes. Okay, you have used your util package when you want to do work with scanner class, so that time we are using util package. Okay, so these are the classes and these are the packages there under the Java that we are using there. Let's take here example Java's packages. These folders are given there, so you can take the example of folder there. So lang package, io package, awt, maths, sql, util time, so many packages are there in Java. But the colored one, which these are the packages which we will do, which we will use, that is in your syllabus. Okay, so here in your book that is given that these packages, so we will do work with all these. Okay, so this is called the package. So now the question is that if package is there, so how we can use, how we can use through those packages. So there is a word that is import word. Okay, first of all, this is a keyword. Import is what? This is a keyword. So this keyword we are using to import those packages in our program, right? Okay, so now the syntax for that is import keyword. First of all, you have to root, as you know, you have to write. First of all, you have to write this import here. So as you know that Java is a case sensitive language, so Java is case sensitive, so we have to write like that only. Means I will be small. Okay, everything will be in the small characters. Okay, small letters. So now moving there, that package name will be there. What will be there? That will be, there will be the package name and dot class. Okay, if I'm writing the class name, guys listen, if I'm writing the class name, so that means only that single class I can import in my program. Okay, for example, if I take the example, let me take the color here. If I'm just taking here import, and if I'm writing there Java dot util, and after that I'm giving there scanner. Okay, so what does it mean if I'm writing like that? You have, maybe you have written this line so many times in your program when you are importing the scanner class. So if I have written like that, so what does it mean? It means in the Java there is a package that name is util. Now in this package there are so many classes, but among all those classes you can use there only the scanner class. Means if you want to do work with scanner class only, other than that you can't use in the program. Okay, that means you are just importing a single class. You are just importing a single class from the package that is a util package. But if I'm writing like that, import package name dot star. Okay, the star I'm giving instead of the name of class, instead of the scanner. If I'm just writing like that, import. Okay, so let me erase first this. If I'm writing the same thing now, import java dot util and star symbol instead of scanner. Before that I was using their what, scanner. So now this means that only single class I'm just importing in my program, and if I'm writing this star symbol, so that means the whole package. Which package? The util package. Now just want to do work with that, means all the classes which are under this this util package, any class I can use in my program, not even the scanner class. All the classes I'm just importing, and any class I can use in my program freely. Okay, so this is the difference between if you are using if you are giving here class name and if you are giving there the star symbol. Okay, so this is the mean that why we are using this import. Import is firstly a keyword, and we are using it to import a package. Okay, so this is the thing all about this. So now I'm moving to the next thing, that is what are the wrapper classes. So wrapper class means if I'm just saying you to convert one data type into another data type. Okay, so for that conversion, usually what we are doing their type conversion. Okay, from one primitive into another primitive. Okay, if I just want to convert integer into float, so for that I have to do the type conversion. This is called the type conversion. You have already done in the 9th class, right? So that is one data type to another data type. If I just want to convert, for that we are using type conversion. That's fine. But what about that if I just want to convert this primitive into object, non-primitive. Okay, primitive data type into object. For that, what we have to use? We have to use that time the wrapper classes. Yeah, primitive into object and object into primitive. Okay, so for that we are using their wrapper class. What we are using that time? We are using wrapper class. Primitive into non-primitive and non-primitive into primitive. Okay, in another word we can say that primitive into object and object into primitive. For that we are using the wrapper class. If I'll say that what's the need of wrapper class? Wrapper class that we are using if you want to store the primitive value in object. The primitive value in object, if I'm having here integer and x is equals to 10. Okay, so this is my primitive. Okay, primitive. So now this 10 is in primitive data types, so I just want to convert it into object. So for that, simply I will use the wrapper class there to convert a string data, means vice versa also we can do. Okay, string data into the another primitive data type and vice versa. So for that also I can use there the wrapper class. So this is the main need of that. So moving to the next, if I just want to add this I know that this is our string. Okay, this is the string format. Okay, so maybe you have done work on the buffered classes also, because scanner class is newly in nowadays we are using the scanner class in the new versions of Java. But if I talk about the versions which are before 2.0, okay, so in that versions we were using there the buffered class. So all the data which we were entering through the computer, which we were entering in the program, so that were in the form of string only, but we can't do work always with the string. We have to convert that string into the primitive also, right? We have to convert that into the primitive. That means this is my string. Now if I add this, so I just add this. Now this plus had played the role of concatenation. It has not added, actually it has just did the concatenation. Okay, so now if I just want to add, first of all what I have to do, I just have to convert this string into the primitive, right? Okay, so primitive I will convert it into the primitive. Now if I'm adding this, it is giving me the answer, a particular answer, the proper answer which I want. Okay, so this thing is possible. How this thing is possible? This thing is possible with the help of wrapper class. This thing is possible with the help of wrapper class only. This is my object there. I just converted this into the primitive type. Okay, so now I'm moving to the next. This is not only as the use of wrapper class. There is one more use. Java says that it is a purely object oriented programming language. Is that means it is true? Actually, it's a 99% it is true, but what about the 1%? Actually, if I say that integer a is equals to 10, okay, so now this is not an object, but Java says that it is an object oriented programming. So if we will say this thing, so that means it also must be a integer form, right? Okay, so if I just want to convert this primitive into the object form, for that I need what? I need a wrapper class. So that time this wrapper class will help us to convert this integer, this primitive, into the object. In simple language, I can say that we can wrap a primitive value into a wrapper class, that is wrapper class object. Okay, so this is the thing that why we are using the wrapper class. I hope you people understood the basic concept. So now if I'll say that where are all these wrapper classes, so now this is inside the Java's lang package, and lang package you need not to import. Why? Because this is a by default package. Okay, so now I'm moving there. In the next, there are total 8 wrapper classes. Okay, so if I talk about the boolean, for boolean there is a wrapper class, that is boolean. Okay, one thing that you have to remember always, the first character that must be in capital form only. Okay, so each and every wrapper class that is going to be start from the capital letter only. Okay, so for boolean, byte, char, character, and float, int for integer, and long, short, and double. Two things are there, that is for the character and for integer. Char and character, int and integer. Other are similar to the primitive type only, but there is one difference, that is it is going to be start from the capital letter only. Okay, so this thing you have to remember always. So moving to the next thing, now how we can convert a string to primitive data type. Moving there, for that we are using there two functions. The one is the parse and the second one is the value of. If I talk about the parse, okay, so there I have written parse int. So I have to give there this, its respective wrapper class there. That will be what? That will be integer only. Okay, so I have to write there integer. So this is the wrapper class of this. Okay, for there are different type of parse. Parse double is for the double class, parse float for the float class. We will do this practically also. So there will be the wrapper class, parse double int, whatever you are using. For example, I'm using here integer, so parse int will be there. Okay, the next is there the wrapper class, the respective wrapper class, and there I'm using the value of function. So now one more thing I just want to tell you. So here we have to provide a string here. Okay, we have to provide a string. That particular string will get converted into the respective class that there. Okay, so if there I have given 25, so that will be converted into the integer only. Okay, integer only, because this is a conversion from string to the primitive data type. So string will be there, so we are going to convert that into the which form? The primitive data types form. So here integer wrapper class, so this will be converted into the integer form only. The other is there, that is the value of there. Okay, so you have to provide here in the parentheses, in these brackets, the string. So that string will convert into the respective wrapper class which you are providing here. Okay, so we will do it practically also. So now string into integer, that we will do there. For int, we are having here integer class. For long, there we are having the long class. If I talk about the double, for double we are having here the double class. Okay, so this is the thing. So in the after some time we will do this also, the conversion, the vice versa, means the conversion from a primitive into the string. Okay, so moving to the Blue Jay, here I have written the program. So first of all we are going to do string to object. Okay, so this is string to object. There is a string. Okay, so this is my class, string class. It is my object of that string class. So now these are the values which I have given. This is in the form of string only. Okay, so I hope you people understood what I have written there. So next I'm moving there. system.out.println, and here I'm just adding that. So as we know that what we will find there, we will find only 23 and 24 as we are adding two string. Okay, so here this plus operator is not playing the role of addition, it is playing the role of concatenation, as we know that this thing. So now I'm moving there, I just want to add these two values and I want a proper integer value as a result. So for that, what I did there, I'm using there int and n. It is the variable, it is the value name, primitive data type I'm using there. This is my wrapper class and parse int. Okay, so parse int I have given, so this is the respective wrapper class of this int. Now s is here, this is 23 in the form of string. Okay, so now what we are doing here, we are just converting, we are just converting what, a string into the integer type. Okay, here is also s2, that is in the form of string, so I'm just converting it into the form of primitive data type. Okay, if I will print it, what I will find there, let me show you the result of this. Okay, so I'm finding there, I'm finding there, these are my old results. Please ignore all these results. So I'm rubbing these results, so let me show you it again. Okay, so this was that. So what I did there, 23, 24 and 47. Okay, so this is the result which we got after conversion. Okay, and this is before conversion. Okay, so this we have done. So now I'm moving back there and do some changes there. For example, if I just want to use there the double. Okay, double. Okay, I'm using there the double primitive data type, and here I have to give the respective wrapper class. As we know that so as we know that here I have to write. Okay, so as we know that the double is my wrapper class, it must be starts from the capital letter only. Okay, so here I have to provide double. Okay, double. So now what we are going to do there, this is double and this is integer. So now if we are adding it, so our result will be obviously in integer, or sorry, in double only. Okay, so now I'm showing you the result here, what we gonna find there. So this we found there. Okay, so this we have done. So now let's do the change there. If I just want to convert it into float. Okay, so this is my data type, and now respective class. Okay, this is, okay, so this is my wrapper class. Okay, I did this. So now, oh yeah, here also you have to write the float only, I can't run it with this float. Okay, so no syntax error, let's do it. So what I found there, so this is my result, the result is coming same. Okay, so what we have done there, we have just converted string to the respective, string to the primitive type. Okay, so this we have done there. So now moving back to the slides. So here are our slides. So till here we have done. Okay, so till here we have done, we have just done the conversion. Okay, now I'm moving there, now we want to do vice versa, means primitive data type into the string, okay, so integer type to string, that we can do. So moving to the next, now long type to the string. Okay, so float type to the string, then double to the string. Okay, so this we will do there. Let me go back to the window, that is blue J. Okay, so here we are converting here, this is my primitive types, so primitive types into the object type. Okay, so now see here, for that we are using toString function. Listen guys, we are using toString function. I'm just converting it into the string object. So here I'm having this a is a primitive type, B is a primitive type. Now we are converting with the help of toString method. We are converting, this is my wrapper class here. With the help of wrapper class, I'm converting it back in the form of string. Okay, so before that we have converted string into primitive. Now we are converting primitive into string. Okay, so now these are my, this is integer, a is equals to 10, b is equals to 90. What we did here, we just added. So as we know that we will find here result 100. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do there, this is my class s. Okay, class is string and object is s. This is my wrapper class, two string method is there. A is what, a is the this primitive type. Okay, so now we're gonna convert it into the form of string. So same thing I'm doing there. So now what we will find there, what we will find there, as we have done previously also, so we will find there this result. Okay, because this is plus, now this is not playing the role of addition, actually it is playing the role of concatenation. Let's do it. So let's see the output of this. So what we are finding here actually, so this we are finding, before that I told you already, we will find there 100 because we were adding two integer. Here we are not adding, actually we are doing concatenation. Okay, so this is the thing all about that. Now I'm moving back, so here is our next thing, that is boxing and auto boxing. Okay, auto boxing and unboxing actually. So this is also the topic that is related to the wrapper classes only. Okay, so that's why I have included this topic also in the same video. So auto boxing and unboxing. So now if I'll say that primitive data type into the wrapper object, for that we are doing there, we are saying that this is a auto boxing. If I'll say that the wrapper class object into the primitive data type, so that is called the unboxing. Okay, so what exactly this is, let's do it practically. So here is a diagram, so that will be help you to understand the basic meaning of this. So if I say that primitive data type, so my primitive data type will be there, so that will be what, this is. Okay, so now primitive data type, converting it into the wrapper object. Okay, so this is what, this is my integer wrapper classes. Yeah, this is my wrapper object and this is my primitive data types value. Guys, listen here. So this is my object here n. Okay, so new integer, so I'm gonna convert it into the object, wrapper class object. Okay, so this thing is possible with the help of wrapper class, and this thing is called the auto boxing. Okay, this thing is called the auto boxing. So let's take a example here. So moving back to the blue jay. So see guys, what I have done, this is auto boxing. So what I did, this is my wrapper class and I is object. Okay, so now this 10 is here. Guys, this 10 is here. Actually what we are exactly doing, we are doing auto boxing here. Okay, this is my value. Which value? The primitive value. Okay, so I'm going to convert it into the, I'm just sending this value into the where the object. So now I will print there. So I'm printing here the object of my wrapper class. So this is also auto boxing. This I is what, guys, this I is what, this I is my object of wrapper class. So equals to 5. This is also called the auto boxing. This is also called the auto boxing here. System.out.println I. So that is also, I'm just printing there integer a is equals to 90. So that is what, that is my primitive data type. Primitive data type, right? Okay, so now I is equals to a. So I'm just sending this a, this primitive, into the object. Okay, object of the wrapper class, that is integer that we have done. So I'm just printing it here. Okay, so now let's see that what's the value will be there that we will find here. Let me erase the previous result here. Okay, so coming back there on the console window, so we are finding here this result. If I'm showing you back this output, okay, sorry, if I'm showing you back this output, I can't show it. Yeah, I can show you. Okay, so where is this? This is there. Okay, and this. Okay, so this I just want to show you here. So what I have done, this is my object of wrapper class. This is I object, system.I. So what it will be printed, this value it is going to be printed. So I is equals to 5. This is also auto boxing and I'm just printing the object of my wrapper class. Okay, so integer a is equals to 90. This is my primitive data type. Okay, so now I is equals to a. So a means 90. I'm just sending in the object of wrapper class. So this we have done with the help of auto boxing, and this is called the auto boxing. This we have done with the help of a wrapper class. Okay, now I'm coming back to the slide. for the unboxing. Okay, we have done autoboxing. We understood autoboxing was what? The primitive into the wrapper object. But if I just want to do the reverse of that, the wrapper class object into the primitive, that is called the unboxing. Okay, so here this diagram will help you to understand the concept. The wrapper object, the primitive data type, we are converting it into there, that is called the unboxing. Okay, so now this integer val new integer 78, this I have written. So now what I'm gonna do there, this is my primitive and I'm just converting, I'm sending it here inside that. Okay, so this is called the unboxing. So let's do it practically. Let's take an example of that also, so you people will understand it more clearly what I want to say here. So this is my unboxing example. So this is the object of my wrapper class, that is integer I. Okay, so new integer, this is the value. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, this is my primitive data type int. Okay, and I'm sending this I inside this A. So I will just print it. So this is called the unboxing. Okay, if I'm compiling it and I'm showing you the output, so we will find the output this here. Okay, so yeah, if I'm compiling it and we are finding this result here. Okay, so this is our result, that is 10. Okay, so this we have done there, this we have done. Let me revise that what we have done exactly. So guys, we have done the what are the packages. Okay, let me show you what we have done in today's class. So what is package? That is very important question. How many types of packages are there? Built-in and user-defined packages. Okay, so these are the packages, the colored one which is in your syllabus. What is the use of import keyword? Okay, if I'm writing this star, if I'm writing the class name, so what is the difference between both? Okay, then what are the wrapper classes? And wrapper classes, the need of wrapper classes. Okay, so this we have done. So and then we have done Java is a object oriented programming, so that means there everything must be in the form of object only, but we are using the primitive type of primitive type also. Okay, so this is not verifying with this object oriented concept, so we have to convert this primitive into in the object form also. Okay, to achieve the concept of object oriented programming. Okay, so this is also the need of wrapper classes. Okay, so I hope you people understood. That is in the package, that is the lang package. Now I'm moving there. So total 8 wrapper classes are there. So boolean. Okay, so here one important thing that you have to remember, each and every wrapper class is going to be start from the capital letter only. It should be start from the capital. Okay, so this we have done the conversion from string to primitive. Okay, object to primitive we have done. For that we are using parse function and then value of function. With the both functions we can do the same thing. Okay, two functions we are using. We did there string to integer, string to long, string to float, string to double, and we have done the primitive data into the string also. Okay, integer to string, long to string, float to string, and now we have done this also. This is what autoboxing and unboxing. If I talk about the autoboxing, so that means primitive into the wrapper object. Okay, and if I talk about the unboxing, that the wrapper object into the primitive. This we have done there. Okay, so I hope you people understood the concept of this wrapper classes and packages. So meet you guys in the next class. So thank you so much. Bye bye.